Regress. Yesterday I ended up down $108. It was not a good start, and I ended up coming back from the brink to get to that point. Hopefully today will turn out a little better. So again, we're trying to get in about 36 rolls. We're starting at roll 56 on the whole set, so we're looking to get to about 92 rolls today. Thereabouts, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, depending on where we're at. If we have to, we'll get our second day's bankroll. I'm figuring about 300 a day bankroll. If you go to Vegas, you don't want to spend all your money at once, so you want to break it up over a number of days to determine how much you want to play. So we're going to start off with our 192, and if we manage to stay ahead, then we don't have to use that bankroll from the second day. We can use it for something else, or we can use it the following day and up our bets, or however you want to do it. Anyway, we're going to get started. I am not going to be on this first roll, coming in cold. We'll just have to see how things work out. It's going to be a 4-6-10. Didn't matter if we were on or not. 4-6-10. And that's going to be our point. Hey, what's up, Jackson? Thanks for coming by. Just trying out this strategy, see how it goes. This is day 2. First day didn't go so well, but we'll see. This will be a 5-4-9. We're going to press everything up one. Looking for 2 more hits on our numbers. It's a hard 10. So we hit our point. I'm going to make an extra $10 on this one. I'm going to do the same bet. I think I'm still going to keep my bets off because I'm not quite warmed up yet. I might lose out on an opportunity, but we'll see. They seem to be throwing okay. It's going to be a 5-3-8. Guess I should have been working. And a 6-4-10. Hopefully I can make you some fantasy money today. It's a hard 4. It's almost an 8. It just barely rolled over off the 6. Still need 2 more score hits. Four, 6, 10. Apparently the dice are going to torture me today. Back on the hard 4. That's annoying when you're throwing the 2 numbers you don't have covered. But it usually makes somebody at the table happy, so it's not that terrible. Yo, 11. It's a 6-5 yo. It's a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are the rolls that really test you. Another 5, 6 yo. Yeah, no doubt. But I'll leave them up. May not be the best thing for me to do. Another yo, 6-5 yo. So, I mean, what do you do at this point? I guess I could turn my bets off. Like you said, this is already a number of throws. I mean, if we were just doubling up our field bet every time, we'd have probably $1,000 out there starting at 10. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn my bets off. I'm just going to maybe hit that ATS, or I'm gonna leave them off till I at least hit one of my numbers, because I haven't proven I can do it yet, other than one time. There's a 1, 3, 4. And I have half a mind to put something out there in the field so I can quit hitting them. Sort of a hedge bet or something, I don't know. But anyway, We're just gonna keep going, see what happens. There's a 5, 415. Alright, so we've hit one. So now we're gonna turn our bets back on. And go from there. Of course, 257. All right. I mean, that was a long roll that didn't get me anything. Those are unfortunate. What did I started at what, 57? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. It's crazy. And that was a 257. All right. Start again. This time I'm going to be working on the come out. Hopefully it's not going to be a bad situation. It's going to be a 2-on-3. So, sort of a bad situation. Lost our $10. How you doing, MT, Night Train? Here's a 369. Make sure that my bets are turned on before I put that in, and they're not. Three, 6. All right. Thanks for stopping by the way. Do appreciate it. Two, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want to change my dice set, but if I do, I don't know, what benefit that is going to be. Haven't really thought about using a different one, so it's like, what do you do with that extra bit of doubt in your head? Do you just stick with what you got? Do you change it? Maybe go with a 3V or something. There's a yo, 5, 6 yo. I mean, do I just play the field and try and double it up? I don't know. We'll see. I don't have a lot to back up on. Just 6, 2, 8. I should say I don't have a lot in reserve. Hard 10. And sometimes my table acts like a trampoline. Sometimes it doesn't, which is weird. I guess it's just how the dice hit it. There's a 3-2-5. And we're going to be out of this hand. Put our 10 back here. Now we're just basically playing for the ATS or the point. If we hit either of those, we'll put something back up top in the place of bet 6 and 8 or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's 1, 3, 4. Three, 2, 5. Looking for the other side of those die. Trying to hit that 9. Hard 4. Feel like I should put something out there in the field. Maybe I'll do that. I'll just take this down for now. Put it in the field and see what happens, right? Nothing else, maybe I'll hit the 9. Something, who knows? Of course, if I hit the 9 now, I don't have a good amount to 7. Doesn't matter. But at least we got our bets down that time. 2, 5, 7. Yeah, I had a streak of, how many did I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row earlier on. I think if you start with $10 and you get 7 in a row, I think that gets you up close to 1,000. And I will be working to come out. It's a 3 or 2, 3, 5. Make sure it's on. Well, I started yesterday with 300, and I started today with 192. So 134. Snake eyes. I think that's the first time I rolled those today. Not a bad throw. 6, 4, 10. Hate it when that happens. You let it go and it slips out of your fingers. 5, 4, 9. Trying to get one more hit on the inside numbers. 2, 3, 5. That's our point. And, take everything down. Put our pass line back up there, and once we establish a point, we'll go ahead and put odds on it. Now would be a good time for a horn bet. Six, 2, 8. Not sure if you can see how that jumped that time. It would have gone, well, maybe it would have gone off the table, but I don't know if it hit the actual back wall or not. But my table's right up against the wall, and it'll go up and hit the top of the alligator stuff, or it's more of the smooth part, but it'll hit that, or go over the top of that, hit the wall, and come back in sometimes. But I still count it as being one of the numbers when that happens. That one tried to go up there and land on top of it. Three, 2, 5. I forgot to put my odds out there behind the pass line. Get that out there. This is the boring part. I'm just sitting there throwing. It's awesome. There's a hard 10. Snake Eyes. Three, two, five. I'd like to hit something so I can get some bets up there. And that's the hardest part of trying to stick with a strategy. You want to get your bets out there, but you just got to look at this as practice. Practice at a live casino. Not this isn't a live casino, obviously, but if you can get to this point, that's basically what you're doing. 415. Killing the 5. Six, 3, 9. Well, unfortunately, that's not the case for me. I play like an idiot. I practice well, but I play like an idiot when I get to the casino. That's one of the reasons I've started doing this. I want to, do a strategy, do it live. You get the pressure of live practice, so you have to, at least try to stick with the strategy, right? It's one of the things I like about, the live fantasy craps on Sunday. There's a 3, 4, 7. That's fairly close to what you can expect at a real casino. 3, 4. Some of us do well, some of us don't do so well. And it changes week to week who does well and who doesn't. So if I can get this one, I'll be pretty much back to even for the week. And this would be my last attempt. I'm trying to win 3 out of 5 so that I can be ahead. I've won 2 so far. You're not a lot ahead if you're only getting 3 out of 5, but that's my goal. Well, I am working on the come out. That's a 516. Let me make sure that I am working. 516. If you probably recognize this strategy if you watch Bone Thrower at all. I don't even know if he puts anything behind the pass line as far as odds, but that's kind of my thing. At least once you bring everything down. It's a 560. For some reason, I can't remember to take my bets down when I'm at the casino, and that's just a huge no-no. But that's because I I don't go often, and when I do, you're all excited that you finally got the dice. And whoa, sent that one. That's a hard 10. You get the dice, you're ready to go. You're not really thinking hard about your bets, like you should be. I'm not paying attention to, oh, I've hit them 4 or 5 times. Why haven't I brought it down? Just get the die and ready to go. Five, 3, 8. No, I just kind of babble when I play. I don't know if I have any stream of consciousness that's worthwhile, but I try to provide what I'm thinking, even if it's a little odd. There's a 2, 3, 5. All right. 2, 3, 5. We're taking everything down. So at this point, we are $22 ahead for the week. Minus, only got 1 on these. Oh no. So minus 3. So 13. If I lose, I'll be ahead by $9. But make that. I'll be down $1 if I throw big red here. But it's a nice recovery from the first day, which was pretty much a disaster. It started off really bad. Here's a 6, 3, 9. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And I know that's the way to do it. I don't know, I just lose track of what I'm doing. It's really just a matter of me going more often, I think, and playing more often. I practice at home a lot more than I play at the casino, that's for sure. There's 2, 5, 7. I don't know, what do you think? Should I go one more time and see if I can get that last $1 back? Yeah, we're gonna try one more. And we're gonna be working. Wish me luck. Well, I'm only a half hour away from the casino, but when you don't play well, there's a hard 8. When you don't play well, you don't keep your money so you can come back the next day or within a couple of days. Let me make sure my bets are on. I think I turned them on, but just to be sure. Hard 8. Yeah, this will be my last roll. I mean, the last one should have been, but I decided to go one more since you guys were here. It's a 3, 5, 8. Make sure my bets are on. I knew it. 2, 5, 7. I should have never thrown that one. I should have never thrown the die on that one. I could feel that they were a little bit off, and I threw them anyway. I hate that. All right, but that is going to be it. I'm going to take those winnings. I'm going to shut it down. So I ended up gaining some of the money back. I was 108 down. Now I'm 47 down. Got greedy. Tried to go for 4 wins instead of 3. But, you know, that's me, you know. Normally that last roll, or not normally, but for the strategy that I'm trying to do, I would have gotten my 3 wins and I'd have been done. On that last roll, I went to throw it and it's like, that doesn't feel quite right when I was in my backswing, and it's like, I didn't stop. But overall, not too terrible. I could have brought it down after the second roll, you know, because I was just trying to get that extra $1, right? Oh well. Hopefully tomorrow will be a new day and I'll be able to get some more money back. I'll be starting at 253 tomorrow instead of 192. So I'll have enough for probably 3. I'll be able to do it 3 times tomorrow without, you know, even if I crash and burn. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, that last roll was my only truly bad roll. I mean, as far as, you know, 2 numbers and out. The other ones were, you know, several numbers in between the 7s. And actually, that was a come-out 7, wasn't it? So I probably should have had my bets off anyway, you know, this late in the game trying to make that extra money, but that's all right. But what if I want a biscuit? I gotta risk it, right? Gotta risk it for the biscuit. It's stupid. Yeah, I agree. $1 wasn't worth going trying to tempt fate for the for $1. Or if I was gonna do it, I should have just stopped when I hit that point and just said, okay, I'm done, and pulled everything down. But that's, you know, live and learn, right? Oh yeah. The other rolls I was pretty confident. That one I was starting to feel like I'm kind of getting due for a bad one here, and you know, that's the thing. I may have talked myself into a bad roll there. You know, it's hard to say. If something's on your head, sometimes you know, self-fulfilling prophecy, so to speak. Absolutely. I'd rather learn from other people's mistakes, but I can't seem to do that. But anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I had 43 rolls, I think, today. Which isn't terrible. I mean, yeah, it's right around where I was trying to get to, trying to get my 3 in and be done. So, but anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. You guys have a good evening, and Quack